if that is okay by every one of us. Now you can see my face here. Let me adjust. So that's better. Lovely. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all our great leaders that are joining us today. Wow, we have great numbers today, even though I'm not really carried away with numbers. I like people that are willing to learn, people that want to develop themselves, and people that want to move their level to the next level and become the great and effective leaders in the world. So that is what we are looking for, a great quality. So thank you really for joining us. I won't be able to mention all your names, but I want to appreciate Ambassador Jacob Kankama from Sierra Leone, one of my YYCI leader. Thank you for joining us. Mea, thank you for joining us. Nini, thank you for joining us. Pen Young, thank you for joining us. Engineer Wilfred, thank you for joining us. Christian, thank you for joining us. Lord James Godfrey, thank you for joining us. Kavsip from, I guess that's from Pakistan, thank you for joining us. And everyone that will be joining us later, we appreciate your time. Good. Right, we are here to discuss or to share my own inspirational nugget of wisdom on leadership and management. And I'm just going to kick off. And guess what? I'm going to show my slides briefly today for you to see what I'm talking about. But I just want you to listen attentively. Please have your pen and paper and pick up any few points that I think it's relevant to you. So let's move on. Okay, this is my beautiful slides. It's not as beautiful as others, but that is not the issue. I like to just focus on speaking because I'm a speaker. So today I want to appreciate Prestige Prosa Consulting Firm, PCCF, for collaborating, for inviting us to collaborate with them while we deliver this program on leadership and management. And I want to seize this opportunity to express my gratitude to Dr. Lonson Tom, the founder of Prestige Cronza Consulting Firm, and all the organizers of this 10 days online diploma in leadership and management training, for also collaborating with us, Y.Y.C.I International, and also given me opportunity to be able to share my inspirational nugget of wisdom. I also want to express my gratitude and also to thank all our learners and participants and students for your patience and willingness to learn and get better in your professions as a leader. So I want to say thank you so much. And if any other trainers are also training and joining us, I want to appreciate you. Thank you. My name is Dr. Elizabeth Lucas. I humbly acquire a bachelor degree in business and management at University of Northampton, UK. I'm also the founder and director of Y.Y.C.I International Limited, Y.Y.C.I Academic, and all the other organizations down there. I have a professor and doctorate of philosophy in counseling, humanity, and peacekeeping in various institutes and organizations, and also certified mentor, diploma in leadership and management. And also my background could be administrative stroke secretary, but I have developed myself up to the directorship level and also the trustee and advisor to many, many organizations. So thank you so much for having me. I've got various of my books and other books written by other authors from Y.Y.C.I International. And all these books are also available at www.amazon.com.uk. So thank you once again for your patience today. Now we need to go straight to the teaching. Introduction to leadership and mindset for leadership, because I need to add that. It's very, very important. So let's do it together. But there are 4 elements that are missing in every relationship: love, marriage, profession, and leadership. And you can bear with me, you can agree with me that these are very costly and we lack of it. And that is why we are here to break loose, to break the barrier, and also to move on to the next level of our lives and profession. Ignorance, lack of understanding, lack of vision, unknown of our identity, of who we are and our purpose. That is the main reason why we are here, to break loose from all these elements that can discourage us, delay us, or even distract us and stop us into where we are going. So if you change your mindset and you change your life, anything and anyone around you will change. Your transformation will influence others. And that is the main reason why we need to keep on developing our leadership and also our management. But everything in life requires hard work, dedication, commitment, sacrifice, investment, like investing your time as you're doing now. And sometimes for those who want to get the certificate of this diploma, investing your money. It's also going to require honesty, integrity, and also gratitude, said by Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu. So as a leader, are you comfortable the way you are currently? Are you happy about the event reoccurring in your life? Can you say that the mindset you have currently now as a leader maybe have held on to for a long time and has affected your life and the society positively? So what if the mindset you have right now as a leader has separated you from your dear friends and denied you of precious favors and opportunities, and have been a major barrier to your happiness and your self-fulfillment? Will you say that your mindset has and is attracting the right people and opportunity to you? Because it's so easy to lose opportunity. And some opportunities you cannot gain it back. As somebody developing themselves and ascribing to greatness and also becoming a leader. Art of leading a group of people, an organization, or a country is making you a leader. So, curiosity will keep you thirsty for more, and no matter your level of education, you should never stop learning. And I believe this is where we will start as somebody that wants to build themselves up as a great leader. And Y.Y.C.I Mama said, and I quote, "A thirst for knowledge is something that can never be quenched and should be a lifelong quest." So discover what you are capable of as a leader and keep yourself in a growth mindset and keep learning, and also be the best of you. So all our dreams can come through if you have the courage to pursue them. And I believe that we want to be a leader. That's why we are here on this platform, to develop and to know everything. You don't want to be an ignorant. You don't want to lack any knowledge. You don't want to be, you don't want to be a person that has no vision. Because those that have no vision, they perish. They are lost in the crowd. And that is the more reason we keep learning. Okay. So definition of a leadership. Definition of leader is a process of social influence which maximizes the efforts of others towards the achieving of a goal. So it is a process of an influence. How you develop yourself, how you make yourself better, will determine the way you present yourself in the family, in the society. And let me just say this right from the beginning, that every one of us, we are leaders. Everyone is a leader, but everyone is not an effective leader. And that is the more reason why we need to develop it. We need to bring the leader in us out. Everyone, including the children born today, or the babies that are coming to this earth today, they came to this earth with a package of ability, with gifts, knowledge, and even their talents. They can start from there. But as they are growing up, their parents will guide them. Then they will extend to the classroom for teachers to guide them. Then probably after the university, they're looking for mentor, or even before they finish their university, they're looking for mentor they can learn from. So that is the more reason why we are all leaders, but we can develop an effective leader. An effective leader possesses an extra potentials that not every leader possesses. A leader is someone who sees how things can improve, someone who motivates others to move towards that better version of dreams. A leader moves people to do something. A leader sees vision and encourages people to wait towards that vision. We are all born to become leaders. But the problem is that some of us are not aware about it. Remember, I said from the beginning, ignorance is one of the things that's holding us back, that is reducing and limiting us and create fears in our lives. So, we are born. A leader sees vision. A leader forms a team to work towards a vision and delegate tasks. A leader makes a difference. A leader inspires and motivates others. A leader provides a vision. A leader delegates and empowers the team. A leader creates and innovates new ideas. A leader appreciates time and people. A leader adds value to himself and others. A leader has a vision and a dream and a desire. So the question is, do you count yourself as a leader? Remember, we are all leaders, but then start picturing yourself as an effective leader. Because if you don't want to develop yourself, you won't be on this platform today. Since I am a leader, and as an example, I'll make myself as a scenario in this place, and I want you to listen carefully. Since I'm a leader, I can become a strong, impactful, and influential leader and do more than I am doing right now. Is that your story? Is that your statement? Do I want to help myself? I'm asking myself, and I want you to ask yourself, do I want to help myself to develop persistence and winning attitude to pursue my purpose, passion, and life goals as a leader? Do I want to develop the mindset of a leader? Likewise, I need to know that as a leader, I deserve happiness, success, healthy relationship, greatness in my life and in your life too. And that I deserve to live a peaceful and stress-free life. But I have to change my mindset, because mindset is everything. So the first, hope I'm not journey. Okay. So the first step to getting somewhere as a leader is to decide that I am not going to stay where I am. I am to keep moving, rising, and walking. Also, I need to keep improving, learning, and implementing, and to stretch myself to new heights, because there is no limit to how high I can go. Is that your statement today as a leader? First thing first again, somewhere, is to decide that I am not going to stay where I am. So desire to become in life, better in life, in your relationship, even in your business, in your leadership, by changing your mindset. Set goals, take actions, get better. Change is needed, especially in the modern world of technology. With changed mindset, there will be without the change mindset, there will be no change. And I want you to understand that change will bring efficiency, fulfillment, and satisfaction in your life as a leader. That's why we need to keep learning. Many people perceive with their stories of what has happened in their past and allow fears of the past to hold them back and engage themselves with negative people. And this has buried their greatest gift in the sand. Your life story represents this more, but an inspiration to me and others is that we can grow past these stages and become a role model to others out there. Barack Obama, the former president of United States of America, said that change will not come if we wait for other people or other time. We are the one that we have been waiting for, and we are the change we seek. That is why you are on this platform. That is why you are learning, because you can make that change. You can join others to make that difference, to make the change. Malcolm X said that a man who stands for nothing would fail for anything. Jim Ross also said, for things to change for you, I and yourself need to change. Otherwise, it won't change. Nobody will change us, except me and you. So I need to stop the blame and be accountable. I need to take responsibility as a leader and be manageable and be approachable and flexible. So change our mindset as a leader is very important. And as a leader, I personally choose to arise and conquer through tough times. And what if my mind is the outcome of my present circumstances? My thoughts create my reality, and my mind is a storage of information for solving problems, and it represents who I am. So the quality of a man is the state of his mind and future. I can only attract what I believe and think about. A mind is a place where knowledge is required. If my mind is not renewed, it will be difficult to adapt to change. And as a leader or as an aspiring leader, that is why it is very important. That is why we have problems all over the world. That is why we have problems in our government system, in our economic system, even in a religion system, even in our tradition. That is why we have the problem, because we desire to become, we desire to do something. We promise heaven and earth that we want to do it, but Has our mind been changed? Has it been renewed? Do we have new information stored in our mindset as a leader? Because it's one thing for you to promise heaven and earth. It's okay for you to plan and set goals. But what about the power behind it? The force. Because if your mind is full of negative, you cannot act positively. If your mind is weak, you cannot be strong. If your mind is ignorant and there's no positive or right information in your mindset, then you cannot perform well. So as a leader, we need to check our mindset. And it is not too late to change. It's not too late to transform our lives and our leadership. It's not too late to learn new skills and become a better, effective leader. So, some of my quotes. For leaders to lead, direct, and manage people, we need to know how to relate with them. Relationship is very important. I might be talking about this later this week or next week. The state of your mindset will determine how you embrace differences, how you embrace imperfection, diversity, and even humanity. The state of your mindset will determine how you perceive and respect others. So 3 R's character of a leader that I want you to have in mind. Respect yourself. Respect others. And take responsibility for your action. So, leadership formula. There is an event. You were placed in a position. There's a circumstances and adversity or challenges. That is event for every leader to look at it. But how you respond to that event is what makes you a leader. Because when there is event or the position they place you, and you act and think critically, and you bring ideas, and you add value, these are the response to the event or the position you find yourself as a leader. And that is how we can overcome. That is how we can succeed. And that is how we can break and also lose and become a change maker. Failure does not classify me and you as someone inferior. For it means I am not perfect. You are not perfect. No one is perfect. We are all human beings. Willing to change as a leader is what matters. My mindset has to be renewed by thoroughly reading books, listening to audios, watching videos. Hence, mindset grows. I'm just summarizing it because we're going to be talking more in depth for 2 weeks. So it is long life learning. And I want to congratulate every one of you on this platform for making your time to be here to learn this morning and then coming back to join the WhatsApp to also learn the principles. I cannot know it all, and you also cannot know it all. Even those our mentors, our leaders, president, head of state, political, royal, tradition, religion, we are all learning every day because nobody knows it all. I also need to learn from myself, from my mistakes, from my experience. And self-evaluation is needed as a leader. Because if you don't know yourself, You don't know your capacity, your ability. How do you want to perform as a leader? You can only give what you have. So who are you? What do you have in you? What do you have in your hand to share to the world? Remember something, a leader solves problems. So what problems are you ready to solve? Or what problems are you solving right now? Moreover, I can learn from others. And that's why you are here on this platform. You are learning from me. I'm also learning from others. I will be at the WhatsApp this afternoon or this evening, learning from our leaders. I have read many books. I'm still reading. I'm still learning. I never stop because learning is lifelong. And the information of my mind starts from receiving the word through videos, reading books, researching, coming to workshop like this, building yourself up, researching, and also reading. Even when you are talking, you are learning because you are also listening to yourself. Then art forms a habit with it. It can be a good one or bad habit. And that is why it all depends on what is in your mindset. It all depends on what's in your mind. It all depends on what are you thinking. Because as the word of God says, as a man thinks, so is he. And it also says, out of the abundance of heart, the mouth speaks. So what you are storing is what you will deliver and spread to the world. And that is how you will lead people. So whatever happens, it will add value to me. That is how I can move to my destination. And that is how I can fulfill my purpose as a leader. And the day I stop learning is the day I stop dying. This is the beginning of this program. Today is the first. We have 10 days to finish all this. Are you going to be there? Are you going to save your time to be there? Are you going to be there to open your mind to receive? Are you going to be there to get a better understanding as a leader? And what you get understanding of and you can comprehend with, then you can implement and apply it to your life. That is the value that we are talking about. So how can you consider yourself as a leader and as an effective leader? The hint, your action is your leadership. Remember I said right from the beginning that your response to situation, your response to challenges, your response even at your own position will determine how people will gain from you, how people will respect you, how people will respond and listen to you, how people will build their faith, their hope, and trust in you. Your attitude matters, and how you are bold and courageous to be able to lead the team matters. So wisdom is the principal thing. And in all our gettings, we get understanding, better understanding of life, which lead you to better and quality performances and fulfill in life. We start by your personal development. I'm hoping you will join me tomorrow while I talk about more on personal development with your leadership, who you are. How are you developing yourself? What skills do you need to develop? How are you going to react? Is it possible to change your attitude? Is it possible to change your mindset? Is it possible to become an effective and transformational leader? These are ones we will share tomorrow morning. So please join us tomorrow and invite some of your friends. As a leader, I need to change my association and if possible, change my location. I need to watch what I feel to my mind, soul, and take into my body. Your association matters. Remember, your network will determine your net worth. So who you hang around with will determine who you will become. I should also guide my 5 senses, my eyes, my ears, my nose, my mouth, and with possible and right words. Remember that how you present yourself matters if you are going to solve any problem. Majority of people have problems that you need to solve. But how you are going to prepare yourself to solve those problems is what we are training you on this platform. I need to choose what I listen to. I need to choose what I watch. I need to ask myself, is it lifting me up? And that is why you see majority of leaders reserve themselves. Why? They separate themselves for them to be able to grow. If you are holding too much weight on your shoulder, do you think you can fly? Do you think you can rise? Do you think you can walk and climb the ladder? If you have surrounded yourself with negativity that, oh no, it's not going to be possible, or you join the crowd where people just believe in corruption, stealing, bribing, abusing, you can rise above all this as a leader. It all depends on your mindset. So I need to choose that as a leader. Through sight with my eyes, touch with my fingers, smell with my nose, taste with my tongue, and hearing with my ears. I also need to avoid blaming others. Too much of blaming going on. As a leader, take responsibility. Move away from negativity. Move away from corruption. Move away from bad attitude. Take responsibility of yourself. If you change yourself today, you change millions. You are not going to change them by your power, but you influence them with your own attitude. So I need to avoid blaming others, casting down evil imagination, and take responsibility of my action. Take responsibility of your mindset as a leader. Take responsibility and stop blaming. Oh my God, blaming. We blame everything, everyone on earth. Blame the government, blame the teachers, blame the parents, blame the weather. Effective and innovative thinking brings creativity. That is what you need to be thinking and feeding your mindset. And as a leader, I need to be thinking, what can I bring to the table? How can I solve problems? How can I touch lives? How can I influence? Creation of life distinguished me to stand out as a leader and come out of the crowd. Remember, I said right from the beginning, we are all leaders. We are born as a leader, and there's leadership in us. And we can bring that leadership out of us, and we can develop it and get better. And be surrounded with positively opportunity, and there will be no room for negative and complaint, because I am ready to make a change. If you make a change in your lives and you influence the people around you, that's the beginning of saving the world from destruction. It is not changing location that matters sometimes, but changing my mindset will make me become a great leader, even in my locality. So it is very important. Okay, these are just some of the state of your mind will determine your network, and your network, your society, your association, your friends and group. So I want you to check on that if you're really going to be an effective leader. Okay, let's move on. This is the moment of truth that happiness depends on our mindset. Mindset opens opportunity and learning. It exposes us into reality of life and genuineness. Mindset is how we judge the situation, the circumstances, the challenges, the obstacles, the adversity, how we perceive others as well. how we treat others and treat others. The state of our mind matters, especially on this above topic, leadership and management. Do you know something? That the key points or the key factor of a great successful man or woman out there that you emulate or you praise them or you admire them, do you know what separates them? It's their mindsets. It's a mindset of, I want to be stronger, I want to be better, I want to be wiser, I want to develop myself. It's a mindset of shifting from obstacles to solutions, shifting from challenges to opportunities. So that's what they celebrate a man that is successful out there as a leader, and the person that is still sitting down, lamenting and complaining. The big question I ought to ask myself as a leader is why mindset is important. Why? Why am I talking about mindset when the topic here is about leadership and management? Why? Why do I need to change my mindset? Mindset is everything. It is a powerhouse. It's either a barrier or a doorway to your destiny. We conceive and achieve with our minds, and it is to acquire the right information. The truth is, if your thoughts are bad, the fruits that come out will be bad. Remember, I said right from the beginning that you can make promise heaven and earth, but if your mind is opposite what you've said, then you cannot fulfill that promise. So your mindset have to be in line of what you are saying, or what you are promising, or what you are planning, or the goals you are setting. The truth is, if your thoughts are bad, the fruits that comes out of it will be bad. So as a man thinks, so is he. So the mind produces what you are thinking, and what you create is the product of your thinking. Your thoughts fix your boundary. It will either limit me or limit you or expand my boundaries. Let me also quickly say this. For every leaders you see out there, some are doing great job. Some are doing whatever they feel it is great. But it all depends on what is in their mind. So when you see a leader dropping out of their track and not fulfilling their promises, you can now see the reason why it is so. Because you cannot be thinking negative or thinking of your own selfish, thinking of your own your own self-worth, and hoping to deliver to the nation or to their team or even to your crowd. So it all depends on your mindset. A wise man once said that the mind plays a very important role in the life of an individual. I looked at these words of wise man and I said a very big truth. Why? The reason is the mind is what makes you a man or a woman. It determines his view about life. Like if you are leading a nation, you are leading the team, you are the director or the manager, or you are the key leader. It depends on your views about life. How he lives his life, how he treats others around him, and the decision he takes concerning his life and the lives of others matters. And what gives out to the society. Some will like to take from the society, some will like to give to the society. So what kind of mindset do you have? And the decision he takes concerning his life and with the society matters. In clear terms, the mind is the epicenter that determines every activities and actions a man takes, even as a leader. Steve Maribor said that when your mindset changed, everything changes along with it. The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it, as long as you really believe 100%. And that is why I will say to you today, whatever you dream, when you believe it, you can become it. Says Arnold Schwarzenegger. Limitation lives only in our minds. But if we use our imaginations, our possibilities become limitless, said by Jamie Paloletti. So if you change the way you look at things as a leader, the things you look at will change, says by Wayne Dyer. And that is one reason why we need to change our perspective about life. When they place you in a position of a leader, you need to shift your mindset from negative to positive. You also need to shift your mindset from fixed mindset to growth mindset. Time will not permit me to elaborate about these kinds of mindset, but it's very important that we gain that as a leader, because state of our mind is what makes us who we are and what we are doing right now. So the Oxford English Dictionary defines mindset as a way of thinking, an attitude or opinion, especially an habitual one. English language learner definition of thought, it is an idea, an opinion, a picture that is formed in our mind, something that you think of, the art of our thinking about details of something. If you change, everything will change for you. Even everything around you will change. Carol Dweck says that the two mindset, which is the fixed mindset and the growth mindset, affect your lives and your career. So you need to change from fixed mindset to a growth mindset if you want to become a successful leader in this world. So whatever we allow to cultivate our thoughts, we eventually controls our lives. Don't blame people for what their action is, because it depends on their mindset. It depends on their mindset. You can only pray for them. You can't change them. But you can do your own part by changing your mindset and changing your life, transforming your leadership and influence others. Maybe those people that you think that they are on their wrong track can learn from you. They can learn from you. So the life you are experiencing today is largely as a result of your mindset or your thought pattern yesterday, what you have fed your mind as a leader. The reason why I'm emphasizing on this emphasis, because I still have 9 days to go, but this is my own foundation, because if your mindset is right and you are ready to grow your mindset and renew your mindset, then your action will change. Your action towards people will change. Your actions towards managing the resources and money and finances and people will change. Whatever we continually meditate upon, begin to program our reasons, feelings, and will. This can be seen as the ability to change your mindset from the point of negativity to that of positive. It is the ability to be able to be open to change and embrace new ideas, positive opinions that will help you to take a step further in your pursuit of life. My dear, as a leader, you have a work to do for yourself. Because if you can work on if you can develop great skills, like the one we are teaching you today and then we teach you this evening, you will be better off being a great and effective leader. And the question I have for you this afternoon or this morning is, are you aware that your mind affects every decision you have taken and will still take in life as a leader? Are you aware? Are you also aware that your mind is responsible for the way you see and treat others? Are you aware that your mind affects your progress and the impact you make in life and even in the society? Let me also say this. What is government? Government is of the people, for the people. We are all government in our own way. We are all leaders. So whatever you impact, even as little as it is, in your society, in your community, is also part of developing or improving the economy and the system that we have placed in the nation. So I'm not going to go through all this, but it's a question you need to ask yourself while you are developing. You know, like I said, I am not here as a great teacher. I'm here as an inspirational speaker to share my inspirational nugget of wisdom. And the only way to do that is to prepare your mind with few questions that you need to ask yourself as I'm asking myself. This is practical. What's in my mindset? What is mindset important? Why? What are the two kinds of mindset? What kind of mindset do you have or you know? How is mindset reflects our lives, relationship and career, professions and leadership? How is mindset built? So these are the questions that you need to answer at your own spare time. You can copy it, you can write it down, but keep asking yourself, I want to be an effective leader. I want to influence others. I want others to learn from me. I want to add value to myself and I want to add value to others. So these are the questions you need to ask yourself. What is mindset when we're talking about leadership? I have explained as much as I can explain right from the beginning of this. Why is mindset important? What are the two kinds of mindset? What kind of mindset do you know or have that you think? How is mindset reflect our lives, our relationship, our career, our profession, even our leadership? And how is this mindset built? These are the questions we can answer for a whole year. So if you need help on that, you can contact us. Let me quickly give you a little scenario. When you are sitting down here as a leader, we are thinking of wars going on in all over the world. What do you think is the state of the leader that is leading or pioneering or championing these wars that is going on between Israel and Gaza and Russia? What do you think is in the mind of, what do you think is in their mind? Or those people that are sitting on the money that doesn't belong to them? The state of their the level of their corruption, their bribery, and even those people that abuse women and children. What do you think is in their mind? So that is why I said mindset is very important. You can't tell me you have a positive mindset and you are going all about manipulating and abusing and jeopardizing a lot of children, youth, leading them to drugs, using them for your own self-will. You can't tell me that your mindset is right. And that is why mindset is very important. But guess what? It's not too late to change and renew that mindset and start growing it with the right information and as a leader. Because the earlier we start thinking about this, our mind is so polluted. That is why the world is polluted. Even in business, even in religion, and even in the tradition, our mind is so polluted. But we can clean it with the right information, and we can start all over again. The life is there. We have a second chance to change what we need to change as a leader. So it has to start from your mindset and your determination to move forward. So these are the stages of growth mindset. Positive, it depends on what is in your mind. It could be positive, it could be fixed, it could be growth, it could be, and these are the way it all happens. From what you've heard, what you've read, what you've listened to, what you've observed, and even your association. Then you start thinking, you start believing it. Then you start thinking. Then from there, you take action. So it's not any action you see any leader doing now. It's not overnight. It's a process. It's what is in their mind that make them to do what they're doing. But I want to believe that we are created as a leader to solve problems, not to create problems, to answer questions of many, and also to be there to add value to others. But it all depends on what information do you have in your mindset. These are all the questions. I won't be able to answer all that. But unlearn what you've already known and learn new things is very important. And that is why we keep learning, because we can't take ourselves to say we know it all. There are fixed mindset and growth mindset. Fixed mindsets assume that our system, behavior, character, intelligence, creative ability cannot be changed. I'm following the fixed standard and process. I'm following the crowd, repeating the bad behavior, bad attitude, repeating the same way the other people are doing it, and you don't want to make that change. But however, growth mindset is when we believe that our character, our intelligence, our ability, and even the system can be changed. Oh, yes. Yes, we can change it. Yes, we can achieve it. Yes, we can grow together, and we can make a change in this world as a leader, even in our businesses, even in our studies, our careers, our professions, even in our relationship. Yes, we can. So these are the formula. I won't be able to share that with you. But to summarize, develop your response capacity as a leader. You have to bring the leader in you. You need to bring it out and develop it. And keep learning until you get it right, until you get better, until millions of people can be influenced by your leadership. Leaders are those with listening ears, heart, and minds. Are you flexible enough? Are you approachable? Are you willing to listen to others? Are you willing to embrace others with their imperfection, their diversity, and even their style and opinion? We can be a leader of ourselves to become leader of others. So be the leader of yourself. Lead yourself to the right direction. Control your mind. Control your life. Control your attitude. You can do that before we can influence others. Remember, you can't change anybody, but you can change yourself. Connect and network with other leaders, because a Rome is not built in a day, and a tree cannot be a forest. We are here on this earth to relate with one another and to learn from one another. Learners' greatest things and power attract and build followers to become leaders. Don't be a controller. Don't be a manipulator. Don't be oppressors. Be a leader that creates leaders. Let your followers become leaders too. Let them learn from you, and also they go into the world and do the same and influence others and add value to others. So be the channel of that greatness. Be the pioneer of greatness. And stop and think and react. So these are the summary so far that we've learned. Attract leaders need to be developed. So if you're going to attract or be an attractive leader, you need to keep developing it. I believe, like I said right from the beginning, I'm only here to plant and also to water it. Please come back in the evening and get the principle that you will apply to be a successful leader and a manager. Start being proactive in every single time we come together. Be proactive. In any group you belong to, be proactive. Take action of what you've learned and understood. Okay, this one we're going to discuss tomorrow. So finally, but let me just round up. These are the things we will discuss more tomorrow. But let me just let you know, if you don't accept yourself, that is where insecurity comes. That is where selfishness comes. That is where corruption comes. That is where leading the people in the wrong way or manipulating or mismanaging the resources comes, because you don't believe in yourself. So self-assessment is very important. Self-acceptance is very important. Then appreciate yourself, who you are. We're going to talk more about this during the time of our course. Determine your thoughts. Control your mind. Control your mind. Control the information that is entering your mind. Hold your remote control like you are changing the channel of your TV, and keep controlling. Keep changing it until you get the right channel that will help you. And on this note, I want to say this platform is one of the best platforms for you to use your control to change to this platform, and for you to join and develop your management and leadership skills. I can guarantee you, if you are open-minded and willing to listen with understanding, you will get better understanding and you will apply it, and it will be better for you. Then you can share your thoughts with others. Okay, finally, I'll just round up these skills of 3 Ds that I think will help us to have in mind before you start another next lesson this evening during the WhatsApp. Dare to dream big as a leader. Have a vision and goals. Why you want to do these things? Why you want to become an effective leader? What are your aspirations, your purpose, your visions, your missions, your assignments? This will be your why you want to become an effective leader. Discover who you are, your identity. Please, I will love you to join me tomorrow morning while I talk about more of this. Discover who you are, your weaknesses, your strengths, your gifts, your talents, your skills. Discover good and great opportunities that resonate with your purpose around you as a leader. Make a quality decision and decide to work hard and never give up. Failure is a sign that you make an attempt, and you can learn and try it again and again and again. And the only way for you to try it again is when you learn more skills to enhance what you've already done, and you can make it better. Determine to finish this course, this management and leadership course. Determine to finish it to the end. And also, in any course or anything that you have started, determine to finish it well. Be a great leader. When you finish well, you impart into others because they will learn great lessons and wisdom from you. No matter the disappointment, distraction, disturbances, discouragement, self-doubt, and negative opinions of others, keep focusing and believe in yourself that you can do it. It takes discipline, patience, determination to achieve and be a successful in life as a leader. But determination will keep you going, even in the midst of adversity or any situation that is beyond your control. When you determine and be courageous, you will not lose hope nor give up, knowing that circumstances is a moment, it is not permanent. If you can believe this, your leadership is on the run, and you will be a great, effective leader. Discipline yourself, your time, your emotions to succeed in life. It will be tough. I will not lie to you. The road is very tough, and sometimes it can be difficult, but it's worth it in the end to develop yourself as a leader. Diligent is your study and do all the things that you're supposed to do. Apply everything being said, everything you've learned. Apply it. Apply it to your life. It's not what you said that matters. It's how you apply it into your life, and your life is radiating. It's influencing people around you. The most important thing is mindset to transform lives, relationship and professional career. To change is to renew your mindset from negative of I cannot do it, and change it to I can be an effective leader. Change the impossibility when they say it is not possible. As a leader, you can lead and help your team to positivity and be positive. Action speaks on our mindset, and there's nothing too difficult if you set your mind on it and work hard to achieve it. So, on this note, I won't go any further because I want questions if there is any, and we're still coming back tomorrow. And I want to invite you to join us on WhatsApp. If you don't have the link, please ask, or maybe our leader can drop it on this chat box. Join us this evening. I've already set up the way for you. I've prepared your mindset. So it is now time for you to come this evening and fill your mind with the right information on leadership. So on this note, I want to say thank you for listening attentively. And I want to ask, do you have any questions for me? Any question? And if there's no question, I believe I've asked some few questions on my slides. And I believe that it's time for you to start thinking. You might be officiating, or you are in a position of a leader already for many years. But you came to this platform to learn new things. And I am saying to you that unlearn what you've learned, to renew and relearn, so that you can make yourself better as a leader. I have touched few things because this is just a foundation. We'll have 10 days for us to deep inside into this program. But I want to assure you of something. If you open your mind and you are willing to learn, and you are giving yourself attentive listening for you to understand and even ask questions so that you can clarify what you've learned, I can guarantee you that your leadership and your management will not be the same again. It will be transforming, and you will see the better result. So on this note, I want to congratulate all of you that have joined us here today. And this is just the beginning. This is the ice cake. You might call it anything. This is the beginning. And you are going to learn a lot in this program. But first and foremost, prepare your mind. Prepare your mindset. Be willing to learn and listen attentively. And also learn great skills during this program. This is not another program. This is unique. I'm going to be there to learn. So will you join me this evening on the WhatsApp to learn from the great leader, a great teacher, a great educator, Dr. Lonson Tom, to learn about leadership and management. I'm only here to inspire you. And if you have been inspired, let me see you and your friends and your family this evening on WhatsApp. Thank you. Any questions? Let me see if we have any questions here. Any questions? I'm waiting for questions. That will cost you money if you are going to get the slides, because I don't use slides, my dear. Sorry. I only use it today because it's the beginning of this great program. So the most important thing is to listen attentively with understanding and also ask questions. So do you have questions, please? No question? Okay, can you respond to what I've said if you don't have questions? I know Christine Unzira is here. Lord James Godfrey is here. Ambassador Jacob is here. So I want to hear from you with the intention of closing this section in 10 minutes. So I want you to respond if you've really understood. And one key point you can share with me quickly before we close up today. As I mentioned all your names, I want you to start speaking. Clifton Owuse, Ngozi Oyemeka, Engineer Wilfred, Epoyon Esti, Colin Obek. Right, I'm waiting for you. Please talk to me. We are learning together. Okay, Engineer Wilfred, start off the conversation.
Thank you very much for the lectures. I'm so happy to be in this lecture. What I really pick from this lecture is your mindset. It just like reflects what the Bible says that as a man thinketh, so he is. So from this lecture, I'll begin to think right, and I'll begin to change my attitude toward things and respond to things promptly. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your response. I really appreciate that. So I'm waiting for others to join. Okay, Christian. Yes.
Thank you so much, Prof. and Doc, for the wonderful lecture. It has been a great turn for us and for me particularly. Yes, during your listening, you maintain that the motto is education and discipline. So it has been for me, the 3 Ds and 1 A is I started my journey as a human being. That the 3 D is determination, the discipline, and then determine whatever you're doing. And then the last A is attitude. So from this, I've seen that we are just starting the lecture and it started with a good note. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And
Thank you.
I'm so grateful to be part of it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Christian. Thank you so much. I'm waiting for others. I still have a few minutes. Please, Ambassador Jacob. Okay.
Yes, my queen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a privilege and a mere blessing for us to be part of this platform. Personally, I am blessed, more especially in relation to mindset. Mindset, it opened and broadened my knowledge today so much. So the introduction today was very, 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 very good and beneficiary to me, because I came to realize through your teachings that it helped me to understand that the principle of success has to do with your mindset. Because before this time, I came across some leaders, some have fixed mindset. They don't change their mind towards certain things. But through this introduction today, it helped me a lot. And from now henceforth, I believe that the mindset has to be changed towards the betterment if only you want to progress in life. So I'm very, very privileged and blessed of having you today. Thank you so much, my queen.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Jacob. I think Lord James Gottfried also want to speak. Thank you so much for opening your camera. Yes.
Yeah, Professor, thank you for your presentation and your teaching this morning. I was so boom. Yeah, it is true. Some people just have the work and they just have training, and instead of they have to know how to lead the leaders. I've been to some businesses, companies, work with them. Some of them team leaders and managers, how they speak to people. It's not nice. It's not nice. But if they are learning, as you are telling us now, if everyone is learning how to position yourself well, how to know how to speak to your workers or people under you, you go down with them, like wearing the same coat. You don't just put yourself speaking on language that not meant to, mention it in the front of people, but some people do. But if people are learning, listening to what you are saying to us, I think we will progress we will be good leadership, everything that we are doing. So I'm so amazing here. And I know after this meeting, after this 2 weeks program, sitting with you and Dr. Lawson, I think we're going to learn massive thing and great thing and become a good leader. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Lord James Gottfried Y.Y.C.I. I think we are from Ghana, I guess.
Yeah, I'm from Ghana, living in the UK.
Okay. Oh, wow. So
Yeah,
we should catch up. We should catch up. We should
yeah. I
catch
live
up.
in Oxford, so I
Oh,
think
wow.
yeah.
Yes, we should catch up. We are
Yeah.
in. Please ask permission from Dr.
Dr.
Lawson.
Yeah, Dr. Lawson is my brother, so
Yeah, so ask because people don't come direct. I don't allow people coming
yeah,
direct to me.
yeah.
So ask permission from Dr. Lawson and then connect with me. Okay.
Okay, thank
All
you
right
very
then.
much for opportunity.
That's okay. Yes, still thank you so much for your contribution. I'm still waiting for others. We have Ngozi Oyemeka. Yes, the Oyemekara. I want you to speak, please. Join us. I want you to say something to me. I also want to learn from you. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Actually,
afternoon.
I joined very late. Like, if I right, currently I'm in the office, so I forgot the time. So before I joined, it was already late. I joined like a few minutes ago. So that's
Yeah,
just
but even with few minutes ago, even if it's just a statement, I'm sure you've learned something even with this a few minutes you've joined. So
I joined when you had closed. I joined
wow.
like
Oh wow.
yes, just when you were saying when you were asking us to say something to you, you were talking about the school and all that. That was when I joined.
Okay.
Yes,
All
I'm in
right.
the office, so and
Yeah.
today Monday, it was
Yeah.
difficult for me to.
Yes, I understand. And you can also watch the video later. So that's
Yes, I
fine.
do.
That's fine. So when you finish your office, I'm sure you'll be able to join us this evening for
In
the
the,
program. I
in
believe
the,
you would. Yes, this evening on WhatsApp. So we'll be waiting for you. Any other person that want to contribute, please? I'm still waiting for Mr. Kasif, I think from Pakistan. I'm still waiting for someone with the phone. which I don't really welcome
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah,
Okay.
this
Mr.
Yes, sir.
Kasif from Ghana.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
from
from
Ghana.
Ghana,
Yeah.
Okay,
not from
okay.
Pakistan, actually.
Okay, okay. Thank you
From Ghana.
for the correction. Okay, so say
Yeah.
something. Talk to me, please.
Oh, yeah. I'm just excited about the program, and I believe all of us have left something to take home today. I hope that at the end of the day, everybody will meet their expectation and they will put it into practice. It's all about self-belief and commitment to our cause. And I want to thank you very much.
Good, good. So I believe you've learned a lot. Any one statement that that resonate with you that you want to share with us?
Yeah, especially the know all, the false belief of one knowing all. It's one thing that hits me right there. Because you see, it looks like these days managers try to keep information from their subordinates. I don't know whether it's a form of to prove that they are on top. I don't know. But yeah, information sharing is key. Information sharing is key and is the way to progress.
Yes, let me quickly let you know about that. We are going to cover that as well during the during this program. And what you just mentioned, we fall on the leadership style. So please bear with us this week. You will learn a lot about the leadership style. And then we will know the reason why one particular leader is leading or managing the people in a certain way. So bear with us during the week. You will learn about that. Okay. Any other person, please? Thank you so much, Mr. Kasif. Engineer Wilfred Okelezo, are you still with us? I need one or two people so that we can round up, and then I can hand over to our leader. So, are you here? If you're here, please contribute. I want to hear from you. Please contribute. We are all leaders. We should not be afraid to speak. We should not be afraid to share knowledge. More knowledge is needed. All right, sir. Engineer Wilfred Okelezo. We're waiting for you, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, and I just say something about the mindset that really triggered me off. That I've learned that through mindset, you can think positively, you can change every negative thought from you. That's why I said that as a man thinker, so it is. So I want to think right things, I want to think things that will move my destiny forward. I'll begin to project those mindsets according to what that will make me better. That's what I said earlier on before.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your contribution. Thank you. We appreciate you, sir. Okay, I'm still waiting for, what am I waiting for now? I'm waiting. If you haven't spoken, please, let's hear from you. Talk to me. Let's exchange. Talk to me. Epen Young, Esther, talk to me. Yes, we are all sharing our knowledge, our ideas together. So, is anybody want to say anything at all? I think before we close, is anybody want to contribute to what I've said or want to reflect on what I have said today? Please feel free. If there's nobody, I'll give just 1 minute. And if there's nobody, I will hand over to our leader, Dr. Lonse. Anybody else that wants to contribute to what we've said? That is the way to learn. Don't be afraid to share. That's, you can, while you are sharing, is either you ask questions or you contribute your own idea with it. That is how we can grow together. We are all leaders. And whatever you share is very valuable. I might not have all the answers. You might have one statement that can change my own life too. So feel free to open up and share. So are we ready to share, especially at this time? Okay, right. I want to seize this opportunity to thank you all for joining us today. And I also want to extend our invitation to please Invite your friends and family to join us this evening on WhatsApp. No excuse at all, because WhatsApp is approachable, is flexible, and is open to everyone. So please join us. And also, tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, please, before I even join, I want you to join. Be the first person to join us today. Join us tomorrow, because we are still going to be talking about leadership. And tomorrow's topic is very important. If you don't develop yourself, if you don't prepare yourself, if you don't appreciate yourself, if you don't embrace yourself, if you don't recognize your leadership in you, what do you want to give to the world? What do you want to give to the world? So tomorrow is about self-assessment, it's about personal development, and it's all about what do you have in your hands to give to the world. So join us tomorrow. But before then, let me just be looking forward for us to come together this evening and learn from our great leader, Dr. Lonson. Okay, I'm handing over to you, sir. Thank you so much for inviting me to come and share my inspirational nugget of wisdom. I look forward to your great teaching this evening, and I'm handing over to you, sir. Take over. I've finished.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. You have not finished, you.
Only for this hour.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What a wonderful class. In fact, I am blessed. I am blessed. And I also believe that our friends here online are also blessed. I have written down a lot of things here, and I also equally believe that we all have written down some points. You see, one thing about leadership, it all depends in us. Please, okay, yeah, all right. Thank you so much, Ambassador Jacob. I'm sorry for muting you. Yeah, leadership. A lot of people want to reach that level. They want to acquire that power to be called leader, to be recognized in the system. But there are a lot of quality needed in you. And if you are asked, what kind of leader are you? What will be your response? What is your purpose? What will be your response? How have you used, in your own capacity, how have you used the little position that God has given you to impact lives? Are you an autocratic leader? Do you have an autocratic leadership style in you, or the rest of it? These are things that we need to know in this period of training, 10 days of training that God has brought before us. It doesn't matter your position. It doesn't matter your location. It doesn't matter where you are right now. We believe that if you put your mindset together, just like what we have been taught today, if you put your mindset together, you will achieve a lot. It is not all about having the certificate. No, I'm not after you having the certificate alone. I am after impacting that thing in you, so that whenever you step out, just like what our mama is doing today, she has done a very wonderful job. In fact, I will never leave her alone. That has been my symbol of this desire. I will never leave her alone. She has blessed my life. I have been under her leadership training for many years now. Since the inception of YYCI, yes, you can. I can tell you, yes, YYCI have blessed my life. There was a certain time that I was down, which she herself knows, and one of my friends here know, Ambassador Lord James Godfrey. I was down totally, that I couldn't know, or I don't know what to do again. But they keep encouraging me, and I went back to the book I wrote, Never Give Up. I picked up that piece of book. I was going through it. I said, God, You brought this vision, and I will never give up. Today, I can tell you, yes, of a truth, that determination is what is pushing me forward today. And I want you to have that determination in you. Never give up. No matter the situation you find yourself, never give up. In your place of work, no matter what people are doing to bring you down, never give up. In the church that you are worshiping God, no matter what people are doing there, never give up. Have a determination in you that yes, you will make it. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you will succeed. We will go through many of these things all through these days. Tonight, we are going to meet on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is not like Zoom that we'll be doing live video that you will see ourselves. Please, I want to beckon on you. The live video will be done on Zoom, while the WhatsApp, we go into giving you in details, breaking it down. What you were taught on the Zoom, we bring it to break it down for you so that you can have a deep sense of it. I overheard someone asking of a slide. You can have all the slides you need on the WhatsApp section. So please join us this evening, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, so 7 p.m. UK time, Liberia time, and Ghana time. Please take the time back to your country. You know what the time is all about by that time. Join us in our WhatsApp class. We promise you that we will give you the best you will not regret. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Lon St. Tom, and thank you so much to all our great leaders on the platform for willingness to learn and also to improve themselves and grow their mindset. Thank you so much for listening ears that you have given to me today. And thank you for coming back this evening. Let me thank you in advance. And please, when you are coming, you know of so many leaders out there. Bring them, invite them to join us this evening. It's very important on WhatsApp. Because it's WhatsApp, I don't think we have any excuse because every one of us have access to WhatsApp. And that is why we're doing it there as well. And you're going to be going in depth, like my leader have said, that we're going to break it down. 1 hour is not enough for me to be sharing all these things. I'm only summarizing what I know. So imagine, and then you have a great teacher that can break it down for you. So why don't you join us and invite your friends and family to come and join us and also to learn so that we can become better. There's no point sitting down at the edge of the fence, complaining, disappointed, and also frustrated of what any leader is doing. You can do something. You can make a change. Remember the words of Obama that says that if you're going to make a change, if there's going to be any change, it depends on you. You are the change. We are not looking for anybody else. So the more you prepare yourself, developing yourself, getting yourself better in the areas of leadership and management, that will make you to make a change. There's no point blaming the government. You are the governor. You are the leader. You are the change maker. You are the pioneer, and you are the advocate for many, many people, especially the youth and the children. You are the leader that can solve a serious problem in this world. So prepare yourself and get better. So we will see you this evening, and also I come back tomorrow morning. May God bless you all. Have a great day. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Amen. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.